Hi, this is Budo Aspect Sports TV. I'm takumi.yamanaka. Today's theme is Crawford distance, perfectly designed boxing and the body. Terence Crawford is a 3-division undisputed champion and a former pound-for-pound #1 boxer. He stands among the great fighters in boxing history, alongside names such as Usyk, Tyson, and R. His bout against Canelo Alvarez in 2025 became one of the most talked about fights of this year. Crawford challenged an opponent more than 2 divisions above the natural weight class. For ordinary people, a 2-division difference may not sound significant. Only about 6 kilograms. It feels small. But in boxing, 2 divisions change everything. Power, speed, reach, and the margin for survival inside the ring. At that time, Canelo was the unified champion of the 4 major organizations. This was not an ordinary opponent. Many believed Crawford's challenge was reckless. Yet, he won the bout despite the clear disadvantages. Why did he win? Of course, Crawford's technique is elite. He had already become an undisputed champion in 2 divisions before this fight. That alone proved his technical excellence. But this article does not focus on technique. What caught my attention was his distance created by his body control. I watched several of Crawford's bouts and noticed a common pattern. Opponents consistently struggle to fight him, not only because he is southpaw, but because landing punches on his head is extremely difficult. His center of gravity is normally low, allowing him to generate power without losing balance. Because of this, he can land strong punches at any moment. When he moves backward or sideways, he does not simply retreat. He uses sharp, controlled jumps while keeping his center of gravity low. This allows him to maintain distance without sacrificing stability. The most notable element, however, is his upper body movement. For orthodox fighters, a southpaw's head is already farther away than usual. When opponents attempt to attack, his upper body tilts backward at the precise moment. His head moves farther from the target, yet his center of gravity remains unchanged. At the same time, opponents are interrupted by Crawford's powerful punches and long reach. Because of this combination, landing clean shot on his head becomes extremely difficult, even for elite fighters like Canelo. As a result, Canelo's weight advantage did not function as expected. He couldn't consistently land punches on Crawford's head. Crawford, being the lighter fighter, moved with great speed. The distance is speed and distance control ultimately decided the bout. However, Crawford later revealed that avoiding Canelo's attack was extremely difficult. The danger never disappeared. When reviewing the fight, one fact becomes clear. Crawford maintained the correct distance for all 12 rounds. He understood Canelo's power. Because of the understanding, he never allowed the distance to collapse. Maintaining proper distance while attacking for 12 rounds is exhausting, especially near the rope or in the corner, where his upper body movement becomes harder to execute. This suggests that Crawford was not only fighting physically, his brain was constantly calculating distance, position, timing, and risk. That is why this fight can be described as art. An artwork drawn by Crawford himself on the ring. Dangerous but filled with beautiful colors. This is Budo Aspect Sports TV. Thank you for watching.